And the crab leg just like flew on the floor. Oh my god. All right, I'm just gonna do it. I might die.
This looks sad.
It's like lukewarm. And it's so salty. Oh my god. I literally can't eat it. It's so salty. Mmm. Chocolate deliciousness. At its peak, there were over 70 buffets in the Las Vegas area. Basically, every casino on the Las Vegas Strip had a buffet. And now we are only down to 7 on the Las Vegas Strip. And today we are trying one of them. We are at Cosmopolitan. We are going to have the Wicked Spoon. Now, I came hungry. I didn't have dinner last night. So I am ready to try this out. So let's go and check it out. It's early, it's only 9 a.m. This place is open from brunch 8 to 2, but 9 a.m. it's not very busy. We're here on a Friday. Let's get inside and go eat. I was initially gonna go get some breakfast, but there's not a whole lot of breakfast items. They do have an omelet station, some, bacon, sausage, some pancakes, but there wasn't anything out of the ordinary that I saw for breakfast. So I kind of just went with the more lunchy type of options here. Trying to try something new out, starting with these shrimp and grits. So I don't think I've ever had shrimp and grits. And I think I've only had grits like once. So let's see, I'm gonna make sure I get a nice little piece of shrimp here. There's some sauce in here, I'm assuming it's like a gravy. The gravy's kind of sweet. Almost like sweet and spicy. The shrimp is really good. Actually, the grits has a really good consistency. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it or not, but it's actually got a really good consistency. And mix it in with that kind of sweet and spicy sauce. It's pretty good. You'll also notice how a lot of the dishes here at Wicked Spoon come in these little single serve dishes here. I think it's a lot more hygienic than just like self-serve type of buffets where everybody's touching all of the utensils. The only thing is it doesn't leave a lot of room on your plate. And another thing is I noticed even the salad bar had sort of like already pre-made salad. So if you don't want some of the stuff that's on that salad, you're kind of stuck with what's there. So good and bad things about that. All right, so I got this Wicked mac and cheese. I've had this before. They used to put it in the little dishes, but now it is like a self-serve. Let's see if it's as good as I remember. Okay, still got that nice little kick. I remember there used to be like some like little breadcrumbs, like crunchy breadcrumbs on it. It's still good. I think it's lost a little something now. It is what it is. All right, I got some of these little hash browns. It came with like a little bit of ketchup in the bowl, but not necessarily touching the hash browns. So if you don't like the ketchup, you don't have to eat them. They're like big and fat. There's definitely some garlic and some herbs in here. These are tasty, tasty hash browns. You don't even really need the ketchup because it's got so much flavor. Wow. They're a little soft though. I kind of prefer them to be a little crunchier. All right, this chicken and waffles. I don't know what this is on top of it. It must be, oh, it's syrup. How smart is that? Wow, I would never have thought to do that. You can just sprinkle your syrup right over it. It's like a little, I don't know, Reminded me like of like a little medical vial or something. All right, let me just get a bite of this waffle here. Waffle alone, it's got a nice like vanilla taste to it. Pretty darn sweet though. Let's taste some chicken with this. Oh, good sweet and salty combo there. I'm gonna just try some of this chicken by itself, just so I can give you the lowdown. And if I can cut a good piece off here. All right. Okay. It's like white meat, tender chicken. Again, a little bit of a kick. I feel like that's that kind of theme here. Like there's a little bit of a spicy kick to a lot of the dishes here. But yeah, it's good. Chicken waffles and the tater tots win. Mac and cheese used to be great. And these chips and grits were actually pretty darn decent as well. All right, I have another dish here to try. And that is from the Carving Station. So let's see what we have here. We have some ham. Wow, there's some tri-tip here. Some pork. It's like a kind of like a pastor cooked type of pork. And then we have some sausage and mashed potatoes and gravy. All right, let's see. Start off with a little ham. Okay, the ham is good. I don't think it's too salty. Sometimes when I taste hams at buffets, they're like so salty. This tri-tip looks amazing. Nice and pink inside there, but it's really difficult to cut because this is not a steak knife. All right, let's see. It's got a nice smoky flavor to it. And there's some pieces in here that are more well done if you don't like the pink kind of meat. So let's try this pork. I was expecting more from that. I thought it was going to have a little bit more of a flavor to it, and it doesn't really have that. Just trying to see if I can find another piece that has more, but it looks like it's not, not like really drenched in the seasoning. All right, let's try. Oh, this is going to be tough to cut. You like almost need a steak knife here. Little butter knives are not cutting it. Sausage. Almost tastes like a little like chorizo.
Like longaniza.
Right, longaniza is like a chorizo. But this one looks different. Was this like chicken sausage? I'm just gonna bite it because the knife is not working. I don't like the seasoning in there. There's a little barbecue sauce that they had here, so you're gonna put that on any of your meats you can. Do I dare try a bite of this? All right, I'm just gonna do it. I might die. It's not bad at all. That was gonna be hot. All right, oh, and everybody's favorite mashed potatoes and gravy. bacon in here. Like little pieces of bacon. I think maybe in the gravy.
I added that.
Mmm. So you can add bacon bits. Wow, it does make a difference. All right. I think next up will be Mexican or Asian. All right, I hit up the Asian section. Now, in that area, you're not gonna find a lot of the plated food. A lot of it's just self-serve. If you are a vegetarian, that's probably the place you're gonna wanna hit up because there were a lot of vegetarian type of options. For example, they had kung pao, but it was tofu kung pao. They have these little gyozas, but it's vegetable. They have like spring rolls or egg rolls, but they are all vegetables. So there are a lot of options for vegetarians there. All right, so I'm gonna try out this. So they called it a spring roll, but I kind of call this one an egg roll because it's fried. Good. They had some sweet and sour sauce there along with it, so kind of gives it a good flavor. It's, you know, it tastes like, I would say, an average egg roll that we would find in a Chinese restaurant. It's good. All right. They had some tom yum fried rice. Like a bunch of veggies in there. I'm not sure if that's chicken. No, it's veggie. I think it's just veggies in here. Oh, it's got a really good flavor. A little greasy too. Yeah, it's got a really good flavor. I don't know what's in here, but it's got like this tart, like a little tartness to it, with a little spice. Everything's spicy, I swear. But just enough. All right, these are Singaporean noodles. Let's try this out. They're a little on the dry side. They're kind of sweet. A little on the dry side. It's interesting. They do have a good flavor. I just decided to grab some kimchi. I'm not really a kimchi person, but you know, since it's there. I don't want to eat too much of it, because what if I don't like it? Let's see. It's actually good. It is spicy, but I expected it to be spicy, but it has like a citrusy, like lemony taste to it. Yummy. Ooh, it's spicy. I get some orange juice. I got coffee and orange juice, even though I'm not really eating breakfast, but orange juice is really good. I wouldn't say it's like fresh squeezed, but it's good. Good quality. All right, this vegetable gyoza. Okay. Almost like the egg roll. Just the wrapping's a little bit different. Although I'd say the vegetables in here might be a little bit different. Might even be some mushrooms in here. I don't like mushrooms, but when it's mixed in it, I don't really notice. Oh. All right. If you've seen other buffet videos that I have done, you will know that I don't really care much for sushi at buffets. I love sushi, but not usually at buffets. And I just got a California roll and a shrimp tempura roll. They did have spicy tuna, and they had one other one I can't remember, but let's see. There was no soy sauce around either, and they were chopsticks. I just forgot to grab some. Okay. I would say it's like what you get at the grocery store. If you've ever gone to the grocery store, we have a little prepackaged sushi. Kind of reminds me of it. It's not it's like bad. It's just not great. And it kind of makes me not even want to try this one though, because like I don't want to waste the room in my belly. But there's shrimp in here. Let's try it. Yeah. It's whatever. All right. Oh, took a while to swallow. They had an area with the little, I don't know, the baskets that they put the bao buns in. They had a few different kinds of bao buns, and I got one with pork in it. So, I love bao buns. Let's see if they're any good.
Like, it's not the best.
Okay. The bread is sweet. Tastes like Hawaiian bread. The mixture is sweet as well. I don't say barbecue sauce like, but just a little bit of sweetness with the pork. It's a sweet dish for sure. What's the texture of the bread? Kind of reminds me of Hawaiian bread too. I've tasted bao buns where they're like a little lighter, a little fluffier if you will. It's still good though. Just not quite as good as I've had before. All right. They have a ramen station. So what's kind of cool is like you can just get your broth and then add whatever you want to add in. You can add noodles, you cannot add noodles. You can add veggies, you cannot add veggies. You know, one thing I will say is the broth is cold. It's not hot. I mean, it's not like, it's like lukewarm. And it's so salty. Oh my God. I literally can't eat it. It's so salty. Now, it was like running out, you know, so it was getting towards the bottom, but it's way too salty. I'm actually like disappointed in that. I don't even want to eat it. All right. Up next, Mexican. So I got some Mexican food. Now, I walked past the Asian station again, and they just added crab legs to the menu. So they must start at about 10 o'clock because it's just after 10. But I didn't grab any because they were already wiped out. There's a long line of people there waiting for more crab legs to be put out there. So I figured I'm gonna get this, and then I'll go back and see what the crab leg situation is. There's snow crab legs. They don't look like too huge, but it's still crab legs. So, all right. So I got a pork taco here. And it says it has a pickled vegetable. So let's try it out. All right, taco's okay. I kind of like them. I don't know what to think about the taco actually. I'm taking another little bite. I don't know, like the tortilla is like kind of crunchy on the outside, but almost like it wasn't like cooked on the inside, like on the comal enough. The meat is very flavorful with these vegetables in it. I will say it, it's like super flavorful. Let me just take a bite of this meat by itself. I don't think I'm capturing it well. The pork in there is actually really good. What about the tortillas though? They're not sitting well with me. It's too bad. Just eat the flavorful stuff inside instead. Now, these are huevo rancheros. I did put a little bit of green salsa. So we had some salsa and guacamole, some like pico de gallo. Let's see. Eggs. I don't know if this is meat, if it's pork. It didn't say if there, like what kind of meat is in here, or if it's just egg. Hard to tell. Nice little tostada. Good flavoring with the like pico de gallo on top of it. All right, that's doable. The huevo ranchero is pretty good. All right. I have esquites, which are corn. Looks like there's some kind of sauce on there, and some garnishing, and they put hot Cheetos in there. I don't like hot Cheetos. I hate hot Cheetos, so I'm not eating it. So let's try the esquites. Nice roasted flavor. I feel like it's mayonnaise that's in there mixed in with some kind of like, it's not spicy, but some kind of seasoning. Yeah, it's good. Needs a little like cotija cheese on it or something. All right. Now across from the Mexican section where they have the salad bar, they had a little area. They had some tortilla chips. They had some chicharrones, but they also had these things. These are the original Doritos. Anyway, they're really good. They start off like tiny and then you fry them and then they expand. I usually want some like lemon and chile with it. They're like a flour-based kind of like chip. Anyway, yeah, it's good. They did put like, there's some in here that have maybe like a little tajin on it. Yeah, it tastes better with the tajin on it. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna go see if they have the crab legs back after I eat this. All right, so update on the crab legs. I went back after I finished my food and it was still picked over. It looked like it had been replenished again and then already picked over again. But I did grab a few at that time. I brought it back to my table and I kind of like just decided not to eat them. They kind of looked like little and sickly and I wasn't sure how that meat was gonna taste. So I waited to see if they would replenish it. So went back. Luckily, they did replenish it. We're second in line because like people are like piling up their plates with these crab legs. So it got some that look much better than the other ones did. And now it's time to try these suckers out. They do have little cups of butter there for you and some nice little crackers so that you can get that meat out. And I really suck at this, so. And the crab leg just like flew on the floor. Oh my god.
Don't put it on your plate. Put it in this one. Put it in this plate right here.
Okay, that was funny. All right. Let's do this. We're gonna do this, darn it. I actually love the meat in crab legs. There's so much work though. There's so much work. Crack, crack, crack. I think one of the buffets that we went to, maybe it was the Wynn. I don't remember, but they had the little, these other little utensils that would help you take out the meat. All right, let me just like grab some of this. It's not working. I suck at this. All right. 20 minutes later. All right. Get a little of this out. There's only a 90-minute allotment here. How am I supposed to get all this crab legs done in these 90 minutes that we have at the buffet? There's 90 minutes. I don't know that anybody's really timing you. Thank you. But you know, all right, dip in a little butter. Mmm. Oh, see, it's worth the work, darn it. It's worth the work. All right. Oh, the heavenliness of tender crab legs. And there are snow crab legs. You know, they're not the king crab legs, but they're still really good. All right, well, I'll see you guys like in an hour after I'm done with these. So there was a huge area of desserts that we're gonna have to check out after I'm done with these crab legs. I think it's probably one of the better areas here at the buffet, like just looking at it. So we're gonna go take you to check it out, and then we'll grab a few things to try. See you shortly. All right. I was just thinking, I'm so stuffed. I'm not gonna get a lot for dessert. And then I went over there and I went crazy because it looks amazing. The good thing is that they're like tiny little bites of food, so you can taste a lot of this without getting too full. But I'm excited, and I really want to try this chocolate molten cake first. I love a good chocolate molten cake. Oh, it's so well done. Oh yeah. So it's like, you know, like a cake consistency on the outside. On the inside it's gooey. It's almost like it's not cooked all the way through or something. Mmm. Chocolate deliciousness. They had a whole area, whole good selection of gelatos. They actually make the gelatos in-house. And there are a bunch of toppings that are on the side, so if you want to get your gelato and make a little kind of sundae out of it, you can do that. I just wanted to try the gelato. I got strawberry. It tastes so fresh. It's fresh and creamy. 2 for 2 so far. They have raspberry beignets. There's a little bit of you can see a little bit of raspberry in there. Let's see it. I feel like they need to be warmed up. They were just kind of sitting out there. If they were warm, they would be better, but it's really good. And just a good amount of raspberry, not too overpowering. Oh yeah, good stuff. This little guy is a raspberry or a blueberry mousse cake. It just looked interesting and cute. So on the top, there's like this fruit. It's almost like, think of the flavor of a fruit roll-up, that really sweet, tart flavor. Consistency is a little less like, you know, dense than a fruit roll-up, but it's kind of like a jelly-like consistency. And the cake part is good. That jelly stuff is a little overpowering, but it's good. It's like little lemon meringue tarts. Super tangy. That's good. That's like, I think, you know, kind of what I would expect in a buffet dessert area. Nothing like out of the ordinary. They had creme brulee too. Ooh, Has a little crispy crunch on it, so you can hear the crunch. Okay. It's a good custard. Yeah, it has that nice, like, what do you call it when it, like, hardens on the top? Caramelizing. Oh, it's actually really good. I think the dessert section wins overall because they have an amazing dessert section. So be sure, whatever you do, to save room for dessert. I'd say overall, I want to talk about like what we liked about this buffet, what I didn't really like, and let's talk about the cost as well. So we are here on a Friday. We paid, it was $49.99. However, if you have a gold card with MGM, you do get a buy one, get one free once a month. So take advantage of that if you have status with MGM. Now, online, it doesn't show what the prices are, so the prices could fluctuate. So I'll be interested to see, like tomorrow on a Saturday, if the price is still $49.99. And you know, like on a Monday or Tuesday, it might be a little less. So they're not publishing the prices, and it might just depend on, you know, how busy they are. But what I liked about this buffet, definitely desserts. I would say for sure you got to make sure to hit up the crab legs when they come out, or wait a little while longer, because when I went to get desserts, the crab legs were full and there was nobody there waiting. So if you wait a little after that, you know, 10 o'clock mark when everybody's rushing to it, you probably get your fair share. I would say that I really like those chicken and waffles. I like the carving station. I thought the meats in the carving station were pretty much all good. You know, of course, the mashed potatoes and gravy. And I love that the mashed potatoes and gravy, you had the option to put on different toppings. We put some bacon on, but they had a lot of other toppings that you could add to it. Those tacos actually ended up being really good, those pork tacos. You know, the tortilla, I think it was just because maybe it was sitting there and it kind of got a little hardened, but, you know, I ate more of it. I was like, okay, this is actually pretty darn good. And, yeah, the ramen I was not happy with. I was disappointed. So that was kind of sad. And other things I might have been disappointed with, I think there needed to be a little bit more meat options in the Asian section. They had a lot of vegetarian options, which is great if you're vegetarian. And you know, yeah, the mac and cheese, last couple times I have been here, was like absolutely amazing. I still like it, but it was not the same as it was before. So surprisingly, I think they've kept a lot of what they had here at Cosmo in the past. They were always well known for certain foods, and mac and cheese being one of them. But overall, I think they've kind of kept a lot of what they had before and sort of that quality in here. But of course, it's going to evolve over time. Do I think it's worth $49.99? You know, I don't know, because I think you can go over to Bellagio and pay like maybe $10 more, and I think you have a lot more options at Bellagio. But if you can take advantage of the buy one, get one, I think it's definitely well worth it. It's definitely well worth it, especially considering that most, you know, lower end buffets are going to cost you over $30 each. So overall, I think it's still a good value if you can get the buy one, get one. A great value if you can get a buy one, get one. If you are not able to get that buy one, get one, coming here, I still think it might be worth it for the crab legs alone and this dessert, and just to try different things. It's kind of fun. But yeah, I think Wicked Spoon still doing a good job. So let us know what you think. Drop us a comment, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching.